You are listening to the Boss Experience Podcast, a podcast with conversations about business growth, self-development, and maintaining a mindset to achieve business success. My name is Michele Davis, and I am a business strategist and coach, and I am your host. Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of the Boss Experience Podcast. My name is Michele Davis, and I'm your host. And in this episode, I want to share with you two types of entrepreneurs. So you have the entrepreneur that kind of knows what they want to do. They just maybe haven't launched a business idea yet. And, maybe they've been doing it as a side hustle and they're just kind of figure out, how do they get it launched? How do they scale it? And then there's the entrepreneur that, that's kind of like an entrepreneurial spirit that has no idea what they want to do. And when I first started out, I was the second type of entrepreneur, the person that knew there was more that I wanted to do. I just had no idea what that more was or what that was or what kind of business I wanted to launch for myself. And, I think, if you're at a point where you're starting your business, you have to know which entrepreneur are you, and if you are one that really doesn't know what you want to do, you have to tap into that first before you launch a business. And you have to know, where do you want your business to go? What do you want your business to be at the end of the day? Is this something you want to do as a side hustle? Or is this something that you want to eventually turn into a scalable and sustainable business? And then the other thing you want to do is know, where do you want to be in your business? Just kind of outside of scaling, what kind of products are you launching and what are you launching? And are you launching the right products that can eventually turn into this scalable business if that's your goal? And if you are, kind of that, in that side hustle stage, and you have this business that you absolutely love and you wish you could scale it, then you definitely want to start mapping out your plan for that to happen and kind of looking at your market and seeing how, if the current way you're presenting your product is the best way and most profitable way. So when I started out, I think I just mentioned when I started my business, I had no idea what I wanted to do. No idea. And so the only thing I knew is I wanted extra income to sustain me and my daughter. That was all I wanted. That was my only qualifier in my mind at the time. And I thought, I just wanted to do something that was going to make me money, right? So right away, I had kind of like this great, the wrong mindset, because when you're launching or, starting a business, you do want to start a business that's based on something that you can, if you want it to be sustainable anyway, you want it to be a business that you're passionate about, something that you're experienced in, so that you can have that better connection with potential clients and customers. Because when you don't build a brand around a business and you're just out there for profit, it can be hard for you to kind of showcase your transformation that from using this strategy or this product. Is going to be hard for you to really connect with people that are already passionate about what you're selling, but they don't see that same passion in you. Part of no matter what kind of business you start is really showcasing who you are and showcasing your skills and your ability to solve someone else's problem. So when I started my business, I quickly gravitated to kind of the first opportunity that people presented to me, because I knew I wanted to start a business. I knew I needed money as a single parent to take care of my daughter. And it wasn't the best opportunity because, and I quickly launched into this MLM because anytime you mention you want to start a business, you'll have so many people presenting you with opportunities, and the opportunity that was presented to me was MLM. First I want to say before I get into what I learned from that experience is I'm not knocking MLM. It's a great business model for the people that are able to do well in it. It just wasn't a business model for me. And with every experience that I had when I first launched my business, I, of course, quickly realized that I needed to learn from my experience. And the thing that I learned from MLM was because, after working months in it and really not making any money, that, and I didn't really see, I didn't see the potential in it for me as a long-term business model for me. And that was simply because, starting out, I didn't know what I wanted, but once I got out there, I got to get a sense of what I didn't want. I wanted to be in control of what I sold and how I sold it. I wanted to be in control of how I marketed my product. I didn't want to get permission for how to market my product. And I wanted something that was scalable, and I needed something that could be scalable, essentially kind of right away. I didn't have time or, waiting years for my product to scale. So, or for me to make a profit on whatever it is I was selling. I felt like was the problem for me with MLM. And I wasn't, I was bought into the product, but I wasn't super passionate about what I was selling. It was a product that I used for many, many years. And that product, yes, it helped me. But at the price point I was selling it at, I didn't see myself making money from that product on a long-term basis without having some kind of massive team, which I didn't want to spend time building a team. I wanted to spend my time building a sustainable business. And it just wasn't the business model for me. So I say that to say, when you're launching a business if you think back on everything every challenge you've had, every thought you had, you have to learn from that experience. And, you have to ask yourself these three things. What do you want? Where do you see yourself going with this business? And is this business scalable? And the answer for me is no. The business model I wasn't scalable. It wasn't something I was super passionate about or that I wanted to really build this brand around. And that's really the key, no matter what you're doing, is to be able to build a brand around it, to be able to showcase yourself, your expertise, your skills, so that potential clients and customers can see that you have the potential to solve their problem. Because after all, that is what people buy. People don't buy from people. They don't buy products or services. They buy the solution. So if you can effectively offer a solution to people, through whatever business you launch, that is the key to everything. So with that being said, my name is Michele Davis, and I'm so happy you tuned in, and I will catch you in the next episode. Take care. Business success requires planning, strategy, and a whole lot of confidence. You have to believe success is possible for you. That's why I'm gifting you 30 free affirmations to hang around your house, to display in the office, or even use as journal prompts. You see, infusing your mind with positivity allows you to erase self-doubt, increase your confidence, and ditch the fears that come along with starting a business. So it's time to allow your mind to reflect the business and the future you desire. All you have to do is visit BossLadyAffirmations.com to grab your free affirmations today. Now back to the episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Boss Experience podcast. Don't forget to leave a review for this episode and tune in next time.